Alright, so welcome back guys. I know what you're thinking, what the hell am I doing in a northern Thai restaurant on Phuket? I should be down in Phuket town eating Thai Chinese food and fiery southern Thai curries. But you know me, when I see Khao Soi, I cannot resist, alright? So I came here with very, very low expectations to a place called the Noodle House or Baan Kway Teow. Thought it was a little bit random that they had a northern Thai restaurant in Phuket. But when I did a bit more digging, I actually found out Khun Chatri, which is the owner and the cook here, is actually from Chiang Rai. He came down here, opened up a restaurant, so everything should be super, super legit. Now, I am absolutely starving because I've had absolutely no food at all today, and it's nearly 1 o'clock. So, without further ado, let me show you exactly what we've ordered, and let's get stuck in. Okay, so I've ordered two of my favourite dishes of all time. I've ordered Khao Soi Nuea, which is beef khao soi, and I've also ordered Khanom Jeen Nam Ngiow, which are the fermented rice noodles with dok ngiao flowers, pork ribs, minced pork, pork blood in like a tomato-based pork broth. Some people call it Thai bolognese because it has that kind of sort of bolognese vibe to it if you're not used to Thai food. I've also ordered a Kuay Teow Nam Tok Tom Yum or Kuay Teow Tom Yum Nam Tok. Anyway, boat noodles with tom yum soups. It's like a tom yum boat noodle hybrid. I've only ever had this in one other place, which is in Bangkok, which was amazing. Super, super excited about that. All right, so with all Thai noodle soups, we have some condiments. So we have some pig galian, mountain chili, roasted dried chilies. That's for the khao soi. With the khao soi, we also get some limes, some pak dong, which is pickled mustard greens. We get some sliced shallots, which I don't put in because they don't agree with me. Then for the nam ngiao, we get bean sprouts and shredded cabbage. And for the Kuay Teow, we get Thai basil. And that's one of the reasons I love eating boat noodles so much. It's one of the only Thai noodle soups where you get like herbs on the side like you would with a Vietnamese soup, which I absolutely love. Right, I'm going to try the khao soi with nothing in. Well spiced, very, very thick, quite creamy, a little bit on the sweet side for my liking personally. So let's tweak this. All right, I'm going to go in with some lime. I'm going to use 2 of these limes to counteract that sweetness. Remember, I'm very hypersensitive to sweet food, especially when it's savoury. All right, let's get some of this pickled mustard greens. All right, some of that. And get some of this roasted dried chili, which is absolutely amazing. All right, let's give that a stir up. All right, look at the colour change. So yeah, it was very, very yellow to start with from the turmeric. All right, that's much better. Now I've got that lime juice in. It's that sweet, sour, a lot of heat from those roasted chilies, but I'm gonna add some more. Right, one more stir up. You get like a sort of salty sourness from those pickled mustard greens as well. And we've also got quite a few slices of what looks to be beef shin. All right, the beef's ridiculous. Super tender, amazing flavour. It's got a kind of Sunday roast vibe going on, English Sunday roast. That is absolutely delicious. Now the noodles here are like the classic, like bright yellow Chiang Rai noodles, and then on top he's gone for the thinner round egg noodles, which you'd get in places like Khao Soi Samajaya in Chiang Mai, which is my favourite khao soi shop in Chiang Mai. It's a touch sweet for my liking, but much better than anything I was expecting to get in Phuket. All right, next up. Okay, now onto a dish I probably actually prefer that doesn't get as much love from the foreign community, but if you are in Chiang Rai or Chiang Mai, this is the local dish, Khanom Jeen Nam Ngiow. All right, so let's take a closer look. We've got pork mince, we've got pork ribs, we've got some cherry tomatoes, that pork blood, luat the dok ngiao flowers. Take a look at that soup. See the tomato kind of broth? That's why, you know, some people call it Thai bolognese. Now, I'm not going to add any chili straight away because this is usually spicy sort of straight off the bat. This is like usually a lot more spicy. Oh, that is unreal. Oh, I prefer that. All right, so you've got like the unique flavour of this comes from like fermented soya bean cakes that they pound up with the paste that are called, I don't know how you describe them, they look like poppadoms, Kuay Teow they're called. They're made with fermented beans. Tastes like any sort of fermented bean paste or whatever, but that gives it a real sort of, yeah, just, I don't want to say umami, just a very savoury flavour. Tastes like Lao Khao Soi, and I think this is actually the original Khao Soi, and it is absolutely delicious. But I am going to add a few bits and pieces. I'm going to stick in some lime juice. I'm going to add some of this shredded cabbage and some bean sprouts, and I'm going to put a little bit more of the chili paste in. These edible flowers are so good. They don't taste it too much, but texturally, amazing. Because you've got the soft rice noodles, and then you've got like the texture from the minced pork. You've got the pork ribs, you've got the tomatoes, you've got like that squidgy pork blood, which I never used to eat, but since I found out it was so good for your brain, eat it every chance I could get, because I definitely need all the help I can get in that department. All right. This is so good. The broth is unreal. Like, it's much better than the Khao Soi. The Khao Soi didn't... It was nice. Like, I haven't had a Khao Soi in months. It was nice, but if I was regularly eating that, I wouldn't regularly eat it. I would eat somewhere else. So it's just not to my taste. But it's a very well done dish, spiced perfectly. But, you know. All right, next up, very, very excited. Kuay Teow Rua, boat noodles. Kuay Teow Nam Tok. This is Thai blood soup. That's the English translation you see written up sometimes. They put a tiny little bit of pork blood at the bottom of the bowl. Can't even taste it really. But what it does do is thickens up the soup and makes it very, very rich. You've got like a spiced pork bone broth with different Chinese spices, and I've gone for a mixed. So I've got some liver. I think I've got some stomach in there. I've got sliced beef, I've got sliced pork, I've got beef balls, I've got pork balls. I don't have any stewed meat, which is very, very disappointing because that's my favourite part of a tom yum. But as I said before, this is a hybrid tom yum, Kuay Teow Rua, tom yum boat noodle. So it's sweet, sour, and very spicy. I think she asked me if I wanted it pet. I said pet. So let's have a look. Whoa. I'm going to put in some of these Thai basil leaves. Like I said, I love the fact you get like fresh herbs to freshen up. Right, we've got some pik nam som, some chili vinegar. I'm going to come with a bit of that. Bit more sourness, although it is quite sour from the vinegar they put in already from the tom yum. All right, I've got mine with egg noodles, bat mi, my fave. The broth is insane. Sour, even more sour now. I put in that chili vinegar. Sweet, like a tom yum would. You've got some peanuts in here giving crunch. Then you've got that classic Kuay Teow Rua base broth, thickened up with that blood. Liver is cooked to perfection. Can't believe I never used to get liver in these soups. I've fully got on board with liver when I did that liver kapow video. If you haven't seen it, get on that. This could actually be the best of the bunch. The only thing that I would say that this is missing for me is that stewed meat, and then this would be a 10 out of 10. Yeah, so this area that I'm in, like, this is off the main drag. This is on like a main highway bit, just round the corner from the main town. So this bit's all Thai, but it's just one strip. It's like pure Farangville. It's like absolutely packed. Like, it's just sandwich shops, coffee shops, bars, like boutiques and stuff like that. It looks like an Australian suburb, like somewhere we used to live in Melbourne, and it's just full of Australian and English immigrants. I think that it's where a lot of the quote-unquote expats live, and the rich Thais. It's all like housing villages, really nice, pristinely kept. Then you're surrounded by all these little lagoons, hence the name Laguna, and you can get boat rides all around them and stuff. It's probably the busiest part of the island I've been on, apart from Phuket Town, or maybe busier than Phuket Town. It's like, it looks like business as usual to me. They have told me it's quite quiet, so I mean, it's probably really, really busy usually, but it's not far from the airport. You can get all your Western amenities if that's what you want. There is decent Thai food here, as I've just showed you, and there's also like really, really good Western restaurants. Had an amazing coffee at a place called the Coffee Lab today. That always makes me laugh. Coffee Lab. That's the new one, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, well, I don't know. What more can you ask for? I think if I came back to Phuket, I would probably stay here. We've got like a 2-bedroom apartment, really nice hotel for like 1,200 baht a night, which is like £28 a night or something like that. It's really, really nice. It's got a swimming pool like overlooking the lake, which overlooks the beach, and you can get, like I said, a boat around it and all that. It's really, really nice, really, really cheap. But if you are in Phuket and you are looking for some authentic Northern Thai food, come and see Khun Chatri at the Noodle House, Baan Kway Teow. I will stick links with directions in the description box below, which will also have opening times. I don't know the opening times, otherwise I would tell you. Each dish was 60 baht, which is like £1.35 at the moment, or £1.85 in American dollars. Have no idea how much that is in Aussie dollars. 61, 22, 40, about $3, I think. Anyway, all right, that's enough from me. Guys, thank you very much again for watching. Make sure you click and subscribe, share these videos, and hit that bell notification. Click all, not just personalize, and then you'll get all the videos. Otherwise you might not get any videos. So yeah, make sure you click, make sure you share. Thank you for everyone who's doing that. Please comment, tell me what you liked and what you didn't like about this video, and I will see you in the next one.